Welcome to SCN Corporate Connect. I'm Greg Greenberg, and I'm joined today by Ed Martin. He's the CEO of GoodXChange. Welcome, Ed.
Wow, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so tell me about GoodXChange and why is it so good?
Well, what we hope to do and what we've been working on is matching the significant spend in global marketing monies. It's about $2 trillion. And figuring out which of the 7.5 billion people we can turn towards the brand in a way that fundamentally allows those two groups to actually have a good exchange. So if a brand was going to spend, let's say $100 million on a particular ad campaign, and we could do it, let's say, for a little bit of a lower cost, but people actually are engaging the content for that brand because every time they do it unlocks funding to support a cause that they care about, then we consider that a good exchange.
And one cause that you care about is gender equality.
Right.
And you are really allocating a lot of resources towards SDG number 5,
right.
Sustainable Development Goal number 5 of the UN, which is promoting women and gender equality. Why is this so important to you?
Well, you know, in a number of different ways, but I have to say, even just from a purely efficiency across all the SDGs, if we move SDG number 5 in terms of gender equality, every bit of data that you see, and there's a lot of it, shows that all the other SDGs move. So if I'm going to find one that I could put some time and additional time and energy around, SDG number 5 gives me the biggest return on my investment effectively.
How has the SDG 17, as they're known from the UN, changed the way you do business and the way a lot of people and brands and marketing think?
Quite a bit, actually. I mean, up until the sort of the SDG framework, I mean, there was the MDGs and there was other things.
A whole lot of acronyms out there.
Yeah, a whole bunch of acronyms.
Letter soup.
Letter soup. And it's really, 17 is about partnerships. And the reality is that none of this stuff gets done by yourself. It's not going to be done by the UN by themselves. It's not going to be done by brands, celebrities, entertainment. But collectively, which is SDG number 17, as you know, is about partnerships. It's about finding what everybody can kind of bring into the mix in order to elevate the total. And so, we work a lot with the folks over at United Nations, and some of the best human beings I've ever met work there. Will Kennedy is one of my favorite all-time human beings. And he spends an entire day figuring out how to connect people who deeply care about SDGs.
And in the end, people like yourself, you can make big money by doing good. You can do well by doing good.
I tell people all the time, I said, look, at the end of the day, I started this so early in the 90s, and people said, hey, can I give me some money? I said, well, I'm a marketing guy. I can't. I can do some personal money, but I can't for my company. I said, but if I can make more money in a way that actually supports people in need, then who's going to argue with that? So the reality is that there's all kinds of market opportunities out there that exist that you don't see, because you're not looking at a market as a consumer market, but you're looking at it as a cause. And so I think you can actually make a better profitable growth for your company when you're actually elevating good at the same time.
Well, I certainly like that. Thanks for coming on and talking about it.
Thanks for your.
And thank you for watching SCN Corporate Connect.